Oh man, it's the Backyard Ufologist.
Cool.
I've never seen anything like it.
What?
We need your comment.
Whoa, this is heavy.
What in blazes is that?
Full power, Mr. Scott.
The relays will reject the overload, Mr. Spock.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed.
No, it is not permitted.
What?
Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment on what you are seeing out there. I tell you, I don't know what it is. A lot of it, some of it I do. It's spiritual, it's dimensional travelers, it's ghosts, it's UFOs, it's extraterrestrials, and we do have pareidolia, we do have dust and moisture and stuff, things of that nature, but these are entities, and I'm here in person taking these pictures and in meditation and getting conscience contact, even with the ships that's going over above. It takes a lot out of me, it really does. So, I when somebody says, that's dust, I said, well, that's your opinion, I mean, you're not here. It's just like when somebody sends a picture to me to look at, and I said, well, I wasn't there. I don't know, what the situation is. That has a lot to do with it, and, I can say what I think I see, and, I'm not an expert, I'm an investigator, an amateur, but I don't know, I just have experience, and that's the only thing that helps me. There's no school or anything for that. But if you're a paranormal investigator, you know what different things are and what's real and not real, and then sometimes you just don't know. Everybody has an opinion, though, and that's cool. And if you don't agree with that opinion, you don't have to name call, you don't have to get mad, just agree to disagree. I see so much crap on these groups and things, I didn't know it was really like that. I've joined a few of these groups, and if you don't agree and don't say this is what it is because it's what I say it is, I say, hey man, I mean, I didn't do it personally. I was just reading what was going on, and it's just crazy sometimes. And then people post pictures, and you may give a compliment or something, and then you're trying to be nice, and it comes back. I mean, do you think my girlfriend is you're hitting on her or something? I go, oh man. I say, what is this? This is crazy. Why post a picture like that anyway? I mean, don't you think you're going to get something back, some kind of feedback? Well, anyway, it's a crazy world out there right now, and I'm part of it. I just, all I do is pray. I pray to my higher power. I want to spread love and light, and the malevolent entities are out there, and they're going to try to trip you up, mess you up any way they can because they hate you. They hate you, and their master hates you. And the sooner you believe that, the sooner you'll see it. So that's all I'm going to say. A lot of people say, I'll see it, when I see it, I'll believe it. No, what you got to do is believe it, and then you'll see it, I promise you. It's crazy. Just spread love and light, and if somebody don't agree with you, just agree to disagree. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And, with everything going on, it's just a state of chaos here with the virus, with the election, seated in dividing people. There's a power, control, and greed group that do this, and they're in control of it. Very powerful, and they have a very, very dark master, and a lot of people know who he is. So I'm just saying, don't fall for it. Feel what you feel inside, because it's usually right. what's inside, and it's not dark. It's good. You know right from wrong. You are born with that. You have more authority than you know. A lot of malevolent entities out. You can call them demons, whatever you want to call them, but they're out there whispering in your ear. So be careful. Do a clearing. I'm doing 8 clearings a day here. It's a very high energy place here, so a lot goes on. And I've caught a UFO. I want to show you that. This is my first video. And then I have a few pictures. It's been really cloudy. The weather's been crappy and everything, but I did catch a couple of things, and the wind was blowing like 30 miles an hour, and I was catching these orbs just stationary there, so couldn't be dust, I don't think. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and show that, and you make up your own mind. I am just showing it to you. I'm not trying to convince you of anything. I'm just showing you what I catch and what's out there. There is an invisible world, and Elijah and his servants saw it. They asked the Creator God to pull back the veil, and he did, and they saw what was going on in the skies. And I'm going to tell you, with the technology that we have now, we are scraping the surface and seeing some of that world right now, and I'm going to show it to you, some of it right now. Okay, here's our first video. This is a UFO in the southern skies. I don't know if you can hear me on the audio on this video, but I hear it in the headphones. For some reason, people are not hearing it, and so I don't understand what's going on with technology, you know. But anyway, this thing was really bright. It powered up for me. It did not flash like it usually does. But anyway, it was really powering up. I think it knew that I was there. How could you not with me shining that laser like that? I get really excited out there. And you know, I thought I saw little things shooting off of it there a couple of times. So I don't know if that's what's going on up there. They're shooting at each other, or there's some kind of war going on. I hear that a lot, and sometimes I think I see some of that stuff going on. But anyway, this thing was really bright. It was a huge ship, and it started to dim out after it passed over me. So I'm thinking it's the Palladians, and I got some real good conscience contact, a positive, good feeling from it. So I think it was a good, benevolent extraterrestrials. I'm thinking it's either the felines or either the Palladians. And I say, have a good trip, see you later, and it's on its way, and it flashed there just at the end. That's really cool. Okay, got a few pictures I want to share with you. Now, this right here, I've seen this a lot over the years here. It's some kind of chevron ship, and it has some kind of yin-yang in the middle. Sometime I can see it very well. But this thing's flying around, and it's flying around in the backyard a lot, way up there. That's way up in the sky right there, so that thing's kind of huge. Now, this is what I caught when it was lower, and this is a tree limb right here, and here it is, and you can see the yin-yang there. That's what I call it anyway. So this thing flies around out there a lot, and it changes shapes, but I did want to show you that because I remember it looked just like this when I had to go back to September 2018 to catch this, and it was when we were still doing Hangouts, so that was a long time ago. But yeah, you can see it, and that's it right there. It looks like today, and it looks a little bigger. It's a shapeshifter for sure. I really do believe that. Okay, now here's some mist that I caught, and I see a face there. I wanted to share this. I don't know what it is. I know it's a mouth. Dimensional travelers? Is it ghosts? I don't know, but you see there's a face right in there. Little faces traveling all in here, and I wanted to share that. I have a few of those on top of the house here, and I wanted to show you an orb that I caught, and you can see the eye here, eye, nose, and then the mouth with a mustache and beard going right there. You can really see the entity right there. So wanted to share that one. There's one over here. It didn't come. It was really pixelized and not a lot of light on it, so it was hard to see. But you can see there was something in it there. Okay. Now here's one by the fairy circle, and it was really bright. I had to darken it up. And you can see the entity here, but see, these are just like dimensions, overlapping dimensions to me. You see right here, it looks like an eye here, and you can't really see the other eye because it's covered up by an entity right there. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there sticking through. But you can see the nose and the mouth right there and the head. And then there's somebody sticking through right here. Looks like he's got some kind of goggles on or something. Here's somebody right here. It looks like they're sitting in a chair or something. It could be flying the Merkabas. I don't know, but I wanted to share that one too. And here's some more mist. Now, this was closer to the full moon, and I was moving around a little bit, but anyway, look at this. It's traveling. You can see it's going by really fast, and I saw this entity right here. It looks like an eye, nose, and a mouth there, and as the neck comes down, there's one arm going this way, and an arm right here, and then his elbow, and it turns right there. You can see him standing right there. He's either driving it or riding it or something, and I see an entity inside here. I see little entities right here. There's one right here. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth right there. And up here, it looks like an orb and a person in it. You see there? It looks like she's got her hand on her face or chin. You can see her fingers sticking up. There's an eye here. There's another eye, nose, and the mouth, and her hair right there. You see her right there? Isn't that cool? It's a good catch. And then here's a face right here. 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. You can see right there. And just all kind of different entities riding the wave here, the spiritual wave on the Hammonasset Ley Line. It's wild. I'm going to tell you more of the mist there. And I don't know what this is, but it looks like a lady to me right here. The eye, nose, and a smile. You see her hair right here, her neck coming down, her shoulders right there. You see that? And then you have a face here, eye, nose, and a mouth. Yes, we have it all here, that's for sure. And if you look real closely, you can probably see more than I can see, that's for sure. This is the quartz boulder where the big fairy of the statue of the fairy used to sit. We always bring it in the winter time here. But there's something standing or coming through on the quartz boulder right there. You can see there's an eye, nose, and a mouth, and 2 ears. Kind of looks like a feline being, a human feline being. I don't know. It could be the feline beings for sure. And you see the face right here, a face right here. There's a person right here sitting. And it's just all kind of different entities. A lot of people will say, Dave, that's pareidolia. Well, it could be. I'm just showing you what I catch and what I believe. I go out there, I have these really weird feelings. Sometimes they're really cool feelings, and playful feelings and really good feelings, and it's got to be. Like right here, if you look at the big picture, here you see an eye, and you see that cat nose and mouth right there, and that might be an ear here, right there. But anyway, it's what it looks like to me, so I really can't tell. I'm just telling you what I think I see. What do you see? Tell me. And here's the fairy circle again. I had to turn it down a little bit because it was so bright. This thing was so bright. And I think these lines here are, some people call them rims or something. I call them dimensionals. They're the dimensional gates right here. Like we're in the 3rd dimension. Here's the 4th dimension, and you have the 5th and 6th. But right here, I see a guy, eye, nose, and a mouth. And he's got a beard, and there's his hair. It looks like one of the ascended masters flying around in a Merkabas. And there's all kind of different faces in here that you can see. So you can just screen shoot it if you want to and look at it. That's as far as I could get it. And this one here, I really couldn't tell much. I tried to make it out. It looks like there's an entity there and an ear below him there, and an entity covering up this ear, and then an eye, nose, and a mouth. Kind of looks like a feline being, kind of. I don't know. It could be. What do you think it is? Alrighty. Now look at all the orbs around here. Now I'm going to tell you, this is kind of crazy. I see these orbs, and sometimes they just are so pixelized you can't really see what's in them. I see a little entity right there, eye, nose, and a mouth there. Here it looks like it's an eye, nose, and a mouth, maybe some horns or ears right there. It was very bright. And let's see about this one. You can see there's an entity right here. You can see his eye, nose, and mouth, and his arms and shoulders coming down right there. You see that one right there. And right here, there's something going on. I don't know. I can't really make out, and I'm not even going to guess at it. But I see little people, like faces and hair, and like one standing right here, it looks like. It could be. I don't know. But look at this one here. Now, this is something that's standing, it looks like, and there's the eye, nose, and the mouth there. Then it goes down, kind of slits like into another dimension maybe. And then you have things peeking through, like right here, eye, nose, and a mouth, and something peeking through here, and there's one eye, nose, and a mouth peeking through that little slot. It's crazy. And then we have some on the ground here. You can see eye, nose, and a mouth smiling. He sees us right there coming up out of the vortex, or either just sitting there resting. Now, this is the IR camera, and it's really weird. It tries to pick up a lot of good stuff that we can't see with the naked eye. Now, to me, I kept looking at this. Now, bear with me if you will. This looks like a chin, and these look like teeth right here to me. Do you see the teeth? Is that teeth to you? It looks like it is to me. Well, anyway, you see a skull right here, and the neck coming down. Looks like it's coming up out of the vortex right there. That's what we call the vortex, the portal, big portal right there. There's portals right here. And like right here in the fairy circle, you got something in there. I really can't tell. It's like two eyes and a big head right there, like one of the grays or something. Then there's some kind of little light or artifact on the big quartz boulder right there. But I kept looking, and I go, well, look at this. There's an eye here, nose, mouth. There's the ears. These are spiritual beings right here, like eye. Look at the elfin ears right there, nose and a mouth, and it's kind of crawling or something, or flying right there. You see that? Isn't that cool? May even have a little crown on. I don't know. But it does look like that to me. I don't know. I'm just, like I'm saying, I'm sharing what I catch out there. And we're on the Hammonasset Ley Line. A lot of quartz boulders lined up. They're ancient. So this is an energy area, and we do have a lot of the entities. If you watch some of my shows, you can even see them flying around the studio here. They sprout spiritual wings. They're flying. They're letting you know that they're here. That's for sure. Okay, this one is right by the fairy circle, and it's on the go, it looks like. And I captured it, and it looks like a face that's in here. Eye, nose, and mouth. You see the ears right there, and it's just on its way right there, flying around. And one was right up here. I really couldn't make much out right here, but right here, eye, nose, and mouth right there. Could be, I don't know, but it's just full of faces and heads right there. Eye, nose, and the mouth. You can see all of that right there. It's really, really interesting stuff. Okay, and I think that's it for today. Well, that was the show for today. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did bringing it to you. I'm trying to do a show a week now because it's just so much work to do, and it's just no time to do it when I have the other things to do. I usually do 2 to 3 shows a week, but it started to catch up with me, and my health and everything. So we're doing one a week now. So just look for me one a week. And you always catch me on social media. We're always talking and sharing pictures and stuff, talking about it. It's really cool. Sometimes we get in some deep conversations. It's so much talent out there, and very intelligent people, and that's who I want to surround myself with, and that's what I've been trying to do. It's crazy right now, that's for sure. You have to be careful. Just spread love and light. Stop, think, and choose. Somebody's going to piss you off, and they are. It happens all the time. You just have to overlook it. And some of the childish things that they say, not to me. I'm just watching what's going on. I said, are these kids, that are on here doing that? So you never know who you're really talking to. So if you just stop, think, and choose and watch what's happening around you, you'll be all right. Just try to stay spiritually connected, meditate, pray to your higher power, and things are going to get better. They're going to get better. I do believe that. They may get a little worse before they get better. Yeah, but we got to get through this, and I know that we will. I think I predict we're going to see some supernatural stuff happening, some really crazy stuff that we never imagined, and more of the UFOs and extraterrestrials too. And all of that's coming. You know, I don't know if it's time yet, but it's getting close, that's for sure. So keep looking up, and you see the UFOs, well, put them online, let people see them, you know, see what's up there. That's what I do. You know, there's a lot of activity here, and I love sharing it with you. Whether you believe it or not, you know, there it is. I'm bringing it to you, okay? This is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Have a great rest of the week, and we'll check you here in a couple of days. So long, everybody.
Oh man, it's the Backyard Ufologist.
Cool.